Hello fellow lapidarians, check this out. This is some sort of lace agate. I was told it's crazy lace. It looks like it could be, but it's hard to tell. It's very colorful. It's also rather narrow. For this video, let's slab and cab this chunk of, well, we'll just call it crazy lace agate. I'll get it on the slab saw, probably start at this end, and just get a couple of slabs off this end. And we'll come in here and take a look at those slabs, find out which one we want to use to turn into a beautiful cabochon. The crazy lace has been slabbed. How did it turn out? Let's take a look. Let's start with this little end piece here. Okay, what does it look like? Oh, look at that. Wow, that is pretty. And that is colorful. I like that. But that's probably destined for the tumbler. Let's look at this first complete slab. Oh, very nice. What do you think of that one? Oh, I can imagine a lot of beautiful cabochons coming out of this. And then there's this piece here. Wow, look at the shades of pink and red in there and all that white and some orange and yellow. This is beautiful stuff. Oh my goodness. And finally, this is what we have left, which is plenty. Oh yes, what a great rock this turned out to be. It is rather narrow, but still, we'll be able to get some good cabochons out of this. Look at that in there. All right, so let's decide now which piece to use for our cabochon and decide on a shape. I think I want to go with this slab, the last one, the biggest one, because I really like this area up here near my index finger. Now, what about if we use, let's say, this shape here, try to capture that, something like that. What do you think? I like that. Let me go ahead and get this drawn in and we'll take another look. There you go. How do you like that? I think that will make a beautiful cabochon. I really like the coloring in there up on the top section, and we have this white down here. There is some roughness in this here, which worries me a little bit, but I think we'll get around it when we start grinding away. Let me go ahead and get this on the trim saw, trim this out, then we'll get it dopped and we'll start the cabochon. Let's start cutting on the trim saw. I'm gonna get as close to that line as I can, even using the edge of the blade just to get right up against that line. Here's how it looks. That's pretty close. Now I need to get this on a dop stick, move it over to the cabbing machine where I'm going to start on the 80 grit wheel. Of course, this is where I do the basic shaping, develop that dome. Here's how it looks dry. So you can see the dome. Looks pretty good. All right, let's move on to the 220 grit wheel. I'll clean up those scratches, fine tune the shape. Now you can start to see the pattern a little bit better. Looking good. Okay, let's move on to the 280 grit wheel. This is the soft wheel where I'm going to push in hard and get rid of any faceting. Now check that out. You can start to see the reflection now too. That's good. Up next is the 600 grit wheel. This is normally where the polishing begins. Oh, there you go. Look at the reflection of the shop lights. Looking good at 600 grit. Our next wheel is the 1200 grit. Now, what will this do for our shine? Ooh, look at that. That looks good. Look at the reflection out the shop door there. Okay, let's try the 3000 grit. Let's improve upon that. Let's see what the 3000 does for us. Look at that. Very nice. I could probably stop here because that's a good shine, but I think we can do even a little bit better. Let's move on to the wet belt sander and the cerium belt. This is approximately 50,000 grit. Now, what will this do for our shine? There you go, that's the final shine. Check it out. Look how sharp the lights are reflecting. Looking out the shop door there. Hello. All right, let's stop playing around and bring this thing inside and take a closer look. Our crazy lace cabochon is all finished. What do you think? Check it out. I tell you, I could not be happier with the way this one turned out. Look at the colors and the pattern in that. And also that shine that it took. Wow. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? There's a little bit of roughness along this skirt right here, but that's in the stone. Otherwise, it is, well, close to flawless. Anyway, this is how we started. Remember that? Remember those dark days back then? And this is how we ended up after about 7 different grits. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you for watching it. Please remember to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.